Because the Spirit of God would like for you to be established in the wisdoms that distinguish you, and to be conscious and aware of those wisdoms means you will assert prevalence over anything and everything in this world. Say amen. And in the world to come. Hallelujah. So, by the design of God, the prevalence that is of the Spirit is with you by default of Him building you. That you will win over cancer has everything else to do with you being God's project. Okay? That you will win over HIV, that you will win over poverty, that you'll win over spirits, oppressing spirits, is because you are His project. Say it with me, I am His project. Say it with me, I am His project. Glory to God. Men, I want you to take this. Because if you understand this, you are going to understand why it is illegal in the Spirit for you not to prosper like Paul prospered. You are going to understand why the supplies of the realm of God were not an entitlement that belonged to the men we read about only. We are equally entitled to everything that made them. It's not a merit-based thing. Hallelujah. This is God's merit, not your merit. For you to be like Paul, for you to be like Peter, for you to be like Jesus, for you to be like Stephen, for you to be like John. Okay, let me relate with your time. For you to be like Pastor Robert Kayanja, for you to be like Benny Hinn, for you to be like Pastor Chris Oyakilome, for you to be like T.L. Osborne, for you to be like Catherine Kuhlman. You see, it's not based on merit because of what you have provided. You see, in other words, if it has to be based on merit, then it is God being merited, not you. That's why I said when I prophesy, it is God benefiting from what He has worked to the end that I might prophesy. When I cast out devils and they respond, and it is God benefiting from His labors. You see, to the end that I might be effectual, functional, operative, and proficient. And it pleases God when the result of His labors are manifest in you. Hallelujah. You know, it says that no man on the account of their strength can glory before God. They have a place to glory, but not before God. But you see, before God, there is also a place for a kind that glory before Him. Such are of them who tabernacle the fruit of God's labor. They are carriers of the fruit of God's working. When you walk, you traverse the face of this earth with the light of the Son of God in your spirit. As you articulate by the Spirit, praise the Lord Jesus, every spirit, ancient as they are, can attest of that ancient power, that raw power. Every time you speak, you remind them of it. You see, when it says that the glory of God has covered the earth as the waters cover the sea, you are the glory of God. They ran from heaven because of glory, but even when they came down here, they found glory here. Let me tell you something. When God labors in you, He also inscribes the inscription that says, this one will prevail. Every devil can read it on your face. The first conversation that gives them the assurance that they have already failed is the inscription of God on you. You see, that you have already prevailed. You see, by the time you tell it, come out in the name of Jesus, it already so. It had that language in you before you said, that actually told them you are going. So you need to know that you are the manifestation of the excellency of God's labors. You see, when you manifest by the Spirit, it is God receiving the result of His good performance. That's how it is. You need to know that, and you need to see it that way. For it is God which works in us, both to will and to do. He worked in you to do. Can you imagine? For it is God which worketh in you, both to will and to do, and to do of His good pleasure. Martin, every day of your life, you have that experience awaiting you, that God is working in you. He cultivates you. You are His field. You are His building. He's working in you to give you the desire. Look at this. And the power to do what pleases Him. That's why I said, when we do by God, you see, everything in the spirit and on earth interacts with the raw power of God, which explains why we are able to do what we are doing. Right now I am saying words by the Spirit, but demon spirits are seeing the power of God, the raw power of God. His strength is made perfect. You see, that's God. Every time you feel, every time there is an opportunity for you to go down, He comes in. He says, hey, boss. You are not for them that are without strength. And you see, when Paul talks to Jesus about that thing, he says, I entreated the Lord 3 times. In other words, he took it to the closet thrice. That's God. He never wants the devil to be at an advantage. When he thinks he's making you weak, he's actually multiplying the very thing on you that disturbs him. Yes. Glory to God. Glory to Jesus. It's your right. It's your opportunity of the Spirit. Every day, it's your opportunity of the Spirit.